All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. All right, family. I had a little technical difficulties. Hopefully we black now. Hopefully we black now. I'm gonna wait till Ray get in there. You see, wait till Ray get in there and see how we doing. All right. You see, we're excited and delighted to be accepting memberships to the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Yes, we are. Yeah, we got a powerful, dynamic YouTube page. And so we got we got a lot of great perks that we can offer our families, especially when they looking for this academic work. You see what I'm saying? We got so, I got so many treasure, gems and jewels that I can reach down in the treasure chest and pull up for the family. You see what I'm saying? And so check out the memberships. They're in the video description and be in the chat room in just a second. Be in the chat room in just a second. Matter of fact, let me drop it in there for you. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Drop it in there for you. And Ray gonna try to beat me in there. Already. We're gonna get down tonight. That's the link to the video for the membership. Check it out, family. You see what I'm saying? You can join, and if not, you still are most definitely welcome over here with the general. Understand what I'm saying? You always welcome over here. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Seti DVDs, T-shirts, and hoodies. And we got the T-shirt. We got a hell of a lineup for this summer. That's right. Raiden jumped in on me. That's good. All right, brother. You understand? Let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm looking, Ray. Make sure I'm tight. If I'm buffering and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. I shouldn't be, but if I am, let me know. And so we got the T-shirts. You can go to the good. All right, good. You get the new and go to the KingSeti.com. Go to the new tab at the top, and you'll see. And Ray will drop it in there in the chat room too. You can click that link and go and check them out. You see, we also got. All right, good. We got the holistic tonics and remedies, African and Kemetic jewelry, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. We got you, family. KingSeti.com. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, black education, economics, advanced African academics, developing the black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Seti website, family. Check it out. Thank me later. SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube, or so exclusive. We keep it for our family on Patreon. You get the chance to see the general live with exclusive subjects there. It's too hot for YouTube. So become a patron. Click the link, become a patron, gain access, and like I say, it's like 5 tiers on my Patreon. It don't matter. You gonna eat. You see, you go to the top, you gonna eat a lot. But you're gonna eat. You see what I'm saying? I make sure I do you well. That's and that's real. You see, I would do that for you. As much as I give y'all already. You see what I'm saying? Just real talk. You know what I'm saying? As much as I give you already, I give y'all far beyond a goddamn PhD. You see what I'm saying? It's PhDs out here that don't get the teachings y'all get. You see what I'm saying? So you already know. And so get over there to the Patreon and subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Give a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. Now, let's deal with this. HBCUs receive 178 times less foundation funding than Ivy League schools. What is that telling you, family? They ain't even funding. They ain't even funding the HBCUs. They ain't even giving y'all and giving our people no money. You see? And so if you ain't getting no private funding from people who want to see black people with some form of an education in a skill, and that's what I mean by education. You see, because anything else, if it's talking about some humanities and shit and all that other shit, you can throw that on away. You can throw that on in the garbage. You done wasted your time. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's, but we are not, receiving no funding in a time where they spending damn near $1 trillion. They damn near spent almost $900 billion. $900 billion, almost 100 billion off of $1 trillion. So they spending damn near $1 trillion on military. You see, and they spending like 75 billion on education, and you can see where you at, even out of that 75 billion. You ain't getting nothing. Historically, black colleges and universities receive black colleges and universities receive 178 times less funding than Ivy League schools, according to a study released on Tuesday. The study, which was conducted by the philanthropic research group Candid and ABFE, found that in 2019, the 8 Ivy League schools received $5.5 billion from the 1,000 largest U.S. foundations, while the 99 American HBCUs only received $45 million. Damn. 99. You only got 45. So let's look at that. Let's look at that. 99 divided by 45. So if you just split it up between you gave each school 2.2 million. That's what you gave. You got eight Ivy League schools. So they you already know what they got. You got. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Shit, they got close to about 625 million. They got close to about 625 million apiece. Something like that. About 625 million apiece out of 5.5 billion. Compared to 45 million, 625 million cut up between 8 and 2 million. That shit don't even make sense. Let me make sure. And that's about, yes, it is. That's what it is. 1, 2, 3. That's right. That's right. That's what it is. 625 million apiece out of the 8 Ivy League schools compared to like 2. If you split 45 million up between 99, if you just split it up, and probably all of them didn't even get 2.2 million apiece. They ain't giving black people shit. You ain't getting shit. You ain't getting shit. Straight up. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That just let you know they ain't trying to educate you. You see? Yeah. They ain't, they ain't trying to, that's crazy. That's crazy. We dealing with that. But that just lets you know that your enemy ain't gonna educate you. You're gonna have to educate yourself. They ain't gonna educate you. You know what? Let me tell you something. They spending almost $1 trillion, and I went over that yesterday. And so why are they spending? Because they see wars in the future. Okay? They see wars in the future. So they see your babies on the battlefield. They don't see your babies in no college. So if you can afford to put your baby in, you understand what I'm saying? But the institution, you see, you talking about it. So that's why when you go into the damn institutions, the Ivy League, they got all the shit. They got goddamn chemistry labs. You understand what I'm saying? Look like some shit on a military base. You understand? They got that kind of money. They got all the bells and whistles. You see what I'm saying? They got all that. All the computers updated. You understand what I'm saying? Where you can sit down, you can come in there, and hundreds and hundreds can sit down at a time and do their work. You see what I'm saying? You got all the your sporting thing, your stadiums and shit. You got money for stadiums and all of that. You got, so that's where they at. But the Ivy League, they still in the sports, but with that kind of money, 625 million top professors, whatever that means. You understand what I'm saying? If it ain't no sciences and shit that you can really use, I wouldn't give a goddamn about it no damn way. You see what I'm saying? Yes, we need teachers, and you understand what I'm, but if you ain't teaching, how to do for yourself at this late date in time, you in serious, serious trouble, because it's showing you right now that they don't have no vision of you. You understand? Go to college for what? We ain't got no jobs for you niggas. Go to for what? What you going to, nigga, get your ass out on this battlefield. That's what you do. Because I'm just letting you know right now, we ain't going to even fund you unless you got money of your own that you can afford. You understand what I'm saying? And even if you can go, you understand what I'm saying? Some of them damn HBCUs, man. I mean, goddamn, have you ever seen the campus? And I'm not talking about all of them. You understand? I heard they were talking about Howard not too long ago. You understand what I'm saying? Need all type of renovations, and you know what I'm saying, and so on and so forth. You understand? That's what that that kind of money, you ain't got to worry about no damn renovations. You see? So that's why I say, your enemy ain't talking about educating you. To do what? To do what, nigga? You get your ass out on here on this battlefield. We spending trillion. Now, if you want to go and yeah, we'll feed you. We'll feed you. You understand what I'm saying? Give you some medical. We'll give you some medical. We'll feed you. You understand what I'm saying? But you going to war, nigga. We see, wars in the future. You understand? We got to get back out here on this battlefield. You see what I'm saying? And get back to imperialism. It's a lot of nations today. They think they from up under the yoke of the great beast. And so they ready to get they you know what I'm saying? You know how, on the movies and shit, and they had their swords and shit. You see what I'm saying? They get to beating on their shields and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to beat them shields and shit. It's time to get back out here on these battlefields. So they don't have no vision of you going. They shrinking. If they showing you right now, if they spending damn near $1 trillion on military, and they only providing, they spending, listen to me, you almost might as well say $1 trillion, because they spending 900 billion on military, and they asking for like a $50 billion increase. So they trying to spend $1 trillion, but they spending $55 billion on education. You see? So they shrinking. They're going to have a small pool of specialized workers in the United States. You see? And then you're going to have the have-nots. You see? And so either you going to go to the military if you qualify for that. If you ain't going to the military, your ass going to the penitentiary. You understand what I'm saying? Or in the goddamn cemetery, whichever one you know, you can spin the goddamn wheel of fortune and see which one it land on. But that's where you it's gonna be either or. Ain't gonna be no goddamn in between. I don't know what kind of world y'all living in. And so you didn't listen to Marcus. You didn't listen to Malcolm. You didn't listen to Colin. So your ass is now you stuck behind enemy lines and you ain't made no preparations for your damn self. Sitting up here empowering all these other people at a time that you're supposed to be, you understand what I'm saying? Empowering yourself, being so stingy with everything that you got, because everything you got, you need every goddamn bit of it. And you out here empowering other people to be in control of you. Every little dollar you get, you run and you give it away to one of these other peoples. You understand what I'm saying? They empowered. They ain't got to send their baby. They're going to send your baby. They're going to send the poorest motherfuckers in here to war. Despite the achievements of the HBCUs, philanthropic funds, these high education institutions at, philanthropic funds, these higher education institutions at significant lower rates than comparable predominantly white institutions. This leaves HBCUs with less than adequate funding to support their operations, educational programs, infrastructure, I just went over that, and endowments, said Susan Taylor Batten, president and CEO of ABFE. Okay? HBCUs play a critical role in educating Black people, developing Black leaders, and reducing inequality. Yet there's little research on the lack of philanthropic support for them. Okay? Where these niggas at? They got all this goddamn money. Where they putting they over? I guarantee you. Because I'm going to tell you, these niggas be having these managers. I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? They don't put their fucking money. They go give it to shit. Where is half, white, half black. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even see some of these motherfuckers give money to the college. They find a fund, and they don't even find the fund. They had the managers, the financial managers that, find them a little organization to give some money to. These niggas don't have no love for their people. Weak ass niggas. They ain't got no love for their people. White people, that's how they stay in power. They educate their people to stay in power. You understand what I'm saying? If they universities can, and I talk about the sciences. You understand what I'm saying? Skilled laborers. You understand the sciences and shit. The shit that And yes, we do. We need businesses, business education. We do need that. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about them things that we truly need. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm just not talking about motherfucker want to major in violin and all. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's something you do as a hobby, nigga. Today we need to get it together for this shit fall all the way in. So we need skills. We need skilled tradesmen. We need science. And you know what I'm saying? We need the engineering and the thing. We need to be able to construct machines and shit. I was out here riding up and down the damn road, and you can see all these crazy machines that they got to dig the, tear the road up, lay it down. And you understand what I'm saying? They can come through, and I see how they throw up these damn apartments and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they got whole fucking areas that they can build up in a year's time. You see what I'm saying? And so they got all the machinery. So, you starting to talk that talk when you in today's time, when you able to construct roads. You understand? But some of them they could put the electric up under the ground. You see when you ain't got to have the poles, but it don't make no goddamn difference one or the other. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to put that wiring up there or in the ground, wherever you go. But you got to you got to pull them poles up there. You got to get them workers that can go up there and put that damn wire in there. You got to have, the ability to generate electricity. You see what I'm saying? Wherever the goddamn wire lead to. You understand what I'm saying? Them turbines and shit that's generating that damn electricity. We need all that infrastructure. So you got to be able to, you got to see, listen, everything that you see, you got to trace that shit to the beginning. Wherever it originate, even if you got internet, how that shit get into your computer. You understand what I'm saying? Trace that shit from your computer all the way back to the source of the origin, and you create from the goddamn computer all the way back. You see, you're going to have to and control the whole fucking network from the goddamn computer to wherever it is the broadcast is emanating, the damn frequency of the internet, wherever it's emanating from. You got to do it all. If you leave any part of it to somebody else, that's where they're going to break your ass. That's where they're going to break you. If you let them have anything and you let them have it all. You understand what I'm saying? So all they had to do was hit a button. Boop. Motherfuckers on live. Boop. Shit off. You see? You can't let nobody have you. If that's what the Garvey is talking about. You see, that was what Malcolm was talking about in what college. Nigga, you got to control the whole apparatus. You see? And so when you educating, you got to be educating teams of, running the whole operation. Just not out there whining some shit up. None of that shit. We ain't no fucking fixer-uppers. We ain't out here to fix another man's goddamn network. We had to have engineers and all of the ability to be able to put this shit from the beginning to the end. We should be making our own computers. We should have been doing that already. So we could develop high quality. You got to start where you start. You got all type of computers out here. Some of that shit ain't worth nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That shit, some of them goddamn, you act like you can't put that shit together. You understand? Believe it or not, I used to go to, I went to electronic school when servicing institute when I was young. I was damn near probably like right out of high school. You understand? And we was in there, and they teaching you how to make a computer and shit. It wasn't, it wasn't like what I'm on right now, but they, you know what I'm saying? They give you the blueprint and you look at all the, the workings of it. I didn't make the components, but and I put it together. You see what I'm saying? And, and so I still was lost. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just, and I'm, got a teacher that, help you put things there. But, I'm quite sure if I were to continue on in the process, and and questioned and became more thorough in it, then I could have understood the apparatus greater as I went on. You understand what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Today, that's all these other companies doing. They getting the chips from somewhere else. Not many of them are really making this shit from the rooter to the tutor. All them semiconductors, all them chips. A lot of like Taiwan and they making them damn chips. You see what I'm saying? And countries buy that shit in whole, and yeah, they might make them a computer, but some of the chips and shit coming from whole other countries. You see what I'm saying? And so, but we have to learn to control networks. I don't hear no shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear that. And you have to be able to create infrastructure. And so when I look, you know what I'm saying, I be riding and I always bring it up to my family. I look out there and I see all them and shit. They coming through and and they always take forever in our hood. But I see them motherfuckers when I see them out there. When they want to do that, man, you be like, God damn, they didn't lay that motherfucker that quick. They come eat that shit up. Get that shit up out of there in a roll, and they'll come through and lay that shit down when they want to, and it won't take them long. They'll have a whole fucking, a distance. If they own it, they'll put that shit down. And so that's what we got. That's what Africa needs, to be able to, come out of that. I understand you have to do with what you have to do, but it's far time. You understand what motherfuckers to be able to lay roads. You see what I'm saying? Establish a network to establish electricity wherever. You see what I'm saying? I see Ethiopia's building dams and whatnot. You see, but it's solar energy. It's solar energy. It's also wind energy. You can get, and so whatever it is, you have to start where the fuck you can start. You know what I'm saying? But we have to be building networks, of infrastructure, and right there, to be able to train tracks. You see what I'm saying? To be able to, and that's going to require, that metal smelting, and you got to have the whatever they use. I don't know if they're using iron. I don't know if they use whatever they're using. And so we have to be able, and we started iron smelt and metal smelts. You see, but we talking about on a nationalistic level where we can lay train tracks. You see, lay them airports. You see what I'm saying? Is the design of it. So we need engineers that can lay it, in which they doing it, but laying out the airport and then having the machinery to put the runways in there. You understand what I'm saying? And having all the machinery to put up architecture and shit on a mass level. You see, I know it's a vision for many, but here, I don't know. And in a lot of other places, it ain't popping like that. They rather outsource that type of, mechanism because of what it takes. You understand? To lay it down. You see what I'm saying? So, our people should be, we should be like, damn, we should be understanding that this is what we need. And once you understand what you need, you push your babies into these areas. You see what I'm saying? Okay, what do we need to get this network jumping? As far as being able to lay roads wherever, the type of machine, and lay it out. And that's where you take a certain segment of your babies. You see? And you field, you put them in there in the necessary areas to make a complete network. You understand what I'm saying? And you continue to feed the different the different components. You understand the different skilled laborers that you need, and continue to Bring more students in because so you have a future. You understand? You had to keep it going. You understand what I'm saying? You keep bringing in students, and for every network, you pushing students into them areas and continue to funnel our kids in specialized areas. You understand what I'm saying? Where you can grow networks to be able to do this shit for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I was talking about when you start talking about goddamn reparations and shit. We need what the fuck money? We need machines. We got to go there. I mean, you talking about that's just the shit we need. We need machinery. You understand what I'm saying? We need our babies in engineering to be able to make machines. That's real. This is fucking 2023. We got to have machines. You understand what I'm saying? A mechanical industry. You understand what I'm saying? I be looking at all this shit that they got where they make the machines and we look at, even digging down into the fucking ground, man. And they be having them drills and shit. And them motherfuckers be going to the center of the earth, getting all type of resources out of there. You see what I'm saying? And, in the trucks and shit, goddamn trucks, the damn wheels on them be big as a house. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker need an elevator, get up in the goddamn driver's seat. You see? We need this, family, in all aspects. And I see, and so when you understand the Booker T's and, but I'm thinking, but we need shoes. We need clothing, food, clothing, and shelter. But we need infrastructure. We need leadership that understands. So we need leadership too. You understand? Training, our babies to be leaders and, filling the necessary positions in government. You understand what I'm saying? Community government that looks out for, you got just like all you had to do is take the United States and, simple shit. Take the cabinet. All you had to do is, and you want to do that? Simple shit. Look at all the departments in the cabinet and break that shit down. Just start there and break that shit down. Interior, commerce, all that shit. Looking at the functions of it. You see what I'm saying? We need somebody in all them positions. You see, and so we push our babies and just like they take tests and shit. We see where our babies score, where their minds is at. We don't want to force them to do shit, but we got to get them in there. You see what I'm saying? We got to show them and pay them to do this. You see, and a lot of time that funding is what do it. You understand? We give them good. You got the best computers. You got the college campus is beautiful. You understand? It's thriving because a lot of time that how it look. You understand what I'm saying? If your damn campus is ain't right, you know what I'm saying? You thinking like, damn, and I know some still hang in there. But if you got all, you feel like, God damn, we got everything we need of the best, most advanced, you understand, computers and all the things we need to, and so that enlightens you to, really dig into the work. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we need our people to help fund that, but not to fund no fucking frivolous damn majors and shit. No, building up to nationalism. That's why we got to go back to nationalism. You see what I'm saying? And your nationalism start with your own community. Your house is a nation. But you understand what I'm saying? So you operate in your house like a nation. It's a miniature nation. Everything that a nation needs, your house needs. Just on, for however many members is in your family. And then you think about the community. You understand what I'm saying? You just elevating it to a community level. So you're gonna need a few more people to do it. Same dynamics as one house. You understand? But now you got to look after a community, and then you just keep, you know what I'm saying? You go to the next level, you're going to need more people to do it. You understand? But the same dynamics. You start with your house. You start with your community. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why so when we talk about nationalism, I don't want people to be so over the top where they like, we ain't, no, you start your nationalism, nigga, at home. Then once you see the benefit by your house functioning like it's supposed to function, you say, damn, what if we all was, we could really look out for one another. You see what I'm saying? We can look out for we can put some parks down there for our babies, put some things in there for them. They ain't really got but we could do this. We can give our babies, put some swimming pools down there, community centers where they, that appropriately where they could go out and have some arts and some education, some rites of passages, and all type of classes that they probably, the school may not be able to provide, but the community, you could do that. When the families get together, you could do that for yourself, and then extend to the city, then extend to the county, and keep doing it. And you goddamn it, but you starting your nationalism right there. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what we got to educate our people in. Because if we do not do that and we don't fund our own rise, we're going to fund our own downfall. And that's what not fun, but fund, our own downfall by not funding our uprise. And that's what it's turning out to be. We keep thinking that our enemy is supposed to fund us to be better than them. They're not going to do that. So you might as well give up. And if you do not get a system in place for these babies, you already seeing that they funding military. They expect your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren to be on the goddamn battlefield. And that's a damn shame, okay? That's a damn shame. All right, family, I'll be back later on. Take a break. Naga News Network, y'all. General Sarah Sunsetti. I'll see y'all in a minute. Black Power.